time to start filling the house with fresh cut flowers. Just like I showed you in the echinacea film, it actually helps to cultivate more blooms if you harvest them. So for example, this one, when I cut that one, see the next one that's coming up is right there. I will cut it right there, and another flower will come up, and you'll see down here there's another one on that same stalk that wants to come up. So the more that you cut it, the more nutrients are available for the next one. So it's a win-win for sure. Corn stalks are looking good. I think we beat the aphid problem for now. Oh. So check this out. As I was harvesting the turnips, some of them are teeny tiny because they were growing next to some other ones and not letting them grow. I found what looked like totally, this is all I saw above the ground, this brown stuff. And I thought, I'm gonna lose the garlic if I don't dig down and see. And look how much garlic I found. The other ones I mounded up. So it's always tough to know, if there's just a little bit of green, some of it won't stay up even if you mound it. If they're still growing underground, do I let them in there longer, or are they subject to maggots or something? If I leave them in, will they rot? Anyway, it was kind of fun to get all of those. It was a nice surprise. Well, one of the corn stalks has aphids on it, so I'll have to deal with that. But check out how quickly the basil is growing. When I was in here harvesting the echinacea, I pulled out a lot of weeds because the ground is soft and it's very easy, but I do advise you against doing that without a trowel. The bee balm is so fragrant. And the reason I advise you against it is that it adds up, so that when you are old, you will have problems with your wrists. They'll be very painful. So realize that you're in it for the long run, sort of like brushing your teeth. Do it for your future self. Yay! That was peppers I planted in here. Did not realize that's what they're going to look like. I'm going to have to check my list to see if that's what I put there. Squash is looking good. The watermelon is slowly growing. Tomatoes are looking good. The edible flowers are starting to bloom. Still need to get in there and weed around the cilantro. Been very lucky this year. I chose some good lettuce varieties that are heat resistant, and I've got to figure out what to do with the Swiss chard. Oh yeah. Too much beauty. Too much beauty. Don't you love to watch them just as they're opening? Let's go look closer at the Swiss chard. This is one of my favorite lettuces. Isn't that pretty? Here's the chard. It's getting big, so I better figure out what to do with it. And then this will be cabbage. And the question is this kale? And we're really going to have carrots. Look over there in front of the beets. Yippee! Well, I didn't get the cucumbers in, but I made a lot more room and just threw some beans in here between things. I weeded, and I harvested some potatoes and put some more beans in here. So maybe tonight I'll get to the cucumbers because it's a fire day biodynamically, which is good for fruit, and then tomorrow morning I can't do anything. Cheers.